Cheers to us.
What if I get right in the center in that black?
Then we have to kiss. I'll get a pic of it too, just so we have it for the record.
The first time you see my face, I am like standing next to a giant portrait of my ass.
I freaking put this in my mouth.
I smelled it and I said no go.
Welcome to Drinks of My Life. I'm your host, Beth Stelling. We've got an incredible show for you with comedian Joel Kim Booster, but first, a toast. Thank you. I'd like to make a toast to Instagram accounts that are set to private. Just so you know, I read your bio like a tombstone. This is Drinks of My Life. With me today is the co-host of Comedy Central's Unsend, who has 7% body fat, 6% tops.
Do you really want me to tell you? Either way, you're gonna be mad.
Joel Kim Booster, tell me.
It is 9.
Oh my
I try and
goodness.
keep it 10 or below.
Wow. On the show, Joel, we like to start with a little icebreaker. How do you feel about playing a classic bar game with a twist?
I feel like I'm contractually obligated to do it.
Okay, so in this game, the only way to avoid sharing a dark truth or doing a stupid dare is accuracy. Because this is truth or darts. Truth is blue, and a dare is purple.
What if I get right in the center in that black?
Then we have to kiss. So I'm gonna give you some space and really let her rip. Wow. Okay. So wait, that was purple, so I have to give a dare.
Oh, can I swear?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna dare you. You have to record a promotion on my phone for shows that I have coming up in a British accent.
Okay. Hello, it's Joel Kim Booster here with Beth Stelling. She has shows coming up in Arkansas, Dallas, and Oklahoma. You can check it out. Go to her website, bethstelling.com, for all the details. I, once again, have been Joel Kim Booster. Thank you so much, Beth.
You got dared. You have a couple more.
What? Was that good or bad?
That was really good, honestly.
Thank you. I thought so too. With no prep.
Notting Hill, too. Whoa! Okay, that's a truth.
That's a truth, but we almost had to kiss.
We almost kissed. Name the most recent person whose text you didn't return.
Oh. Let me see, actually. I'm pretty good at responding to. It was my mom. I'm a bad person.
No, you're not.
But
at least she was in the top.
They're getting a hot tub. My 70-some-year-old parents are getting a goddamn hot tub, and I don't know who it's for. I don't actually want to think about who it's for. Okay,
last dart. I guess the dare is go lick something weird.
Okay, you guys. What's the weirdest thing in here? Weird. I think maybe this is the weirdest thing.
Yeah, that's weird to lick.
Can you guys?
I'll get a pic of it too, just so we have it for the record. Yeah. That was special. That was really... I think the ice has been sufficiently broken, Joel.
Oh, Arkansas?
Yeah, I'm gonna get you back into the hot seat. Cheers to us. We met a long time ago.
In Chicago, baby.
Doing a play that is called, I think we should say it on 3. 1, 2, 3.
5 lesbians eating a quiche. It was an incredible play, though.
We were doing theater.
We were doing theater. No, and you,
doing stand-up
and you told me
I made you come to a show of mine.
You made me come to a bar show
in
the bar. It just sort of opened my eyes to the possibilities of like what stand-up could be, and I didn't even really start to. It wasn't like an immediate thing of like, oh, let me go home and try it right away. But it was like when I was a kid, it was like Dane Cook.
Same. I mean, I had his album and I listened to it.
Well, I mean, I think he came to my school. And I think we went wild, and like everybody did. But that to me, I was like, oh, that's not for me though.
Right.
Like I'm not
going
to be able to do that.
And I also didn't feel like I could do that.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
And like.
And then you saw me and you were like, I could do that.
I was like, this shit's easy. It was really exciting.
So glad you started doing it. And I don't know, it's pretty incredible how quickly I think that you have found your voice and become so strong.
I have moved on from talking about so much of my background in many ways, but it still is such important context to have about some of my jokes. Like when I write a joke that like even vaguely references my parents, sometimes I'll get like blank and then I'll be like, oh, by the way, my parents are white. That's why that is a joke.
And with your first Conans and stuff, like how did your family feel?
I don't think they've seen it.
Do they watch any of your stand-up?
I don't think they've seen any of it.
Interesting.
And I don't need them to. I know I'm not going to get the kind of support. It's not that they're going to be like, we're so proud of you. And like, at this point, I don't need that from them. They're very happy that I am like paying my own bills and have health insurance. And but they are very uncurious in a healthy way.
So you were just in Melbourne.
Melbourne.
I can't say it like right anymore.
Is it Melbourne?
Well, Melbourne is what it looks like.
Oh,
in
but it's
American,
Melbourne.
But they call it Melbourne.
Melbourne.
Yeah. So we got to do the Melbourne
We were there
Comedy
last year
Festival together.
Yeah.
And you got an invite back. I did not.
She was too busy.
Yeah.
She was too busy.
I have to be careful because I have an inclination to isolate myself.
I'm a bad tourist. I am not a good tourist. When I'm by myself on the road, it does not matter what city I'm in. I'm staying in my hotel, I'm ordering room service, I'm watching all 3 Oceans movies on a row on TNT because they're airing every Sunday. Like, it's just like, that's what I want to do.
Sometimes I have these wild ideas where I'm like, they won't like me there. And I don't know if you can relate to that, but like there's places I do avoid.
I had recently 2 guys in Vancouver. It was like 2 biker guys and their wives, and they were just like clearly mad.
Were they just, everyone kind of in shock?
Oh yeah, because I kept going.
Were you able to sort of say?
I was very gentle with them. I kept going back over and I was like, hey guys, what's going on? Like, are you struggling? And the wives were very embarrassed at first. And then I said this, I went back over for like the 2nd or 3rd time and I was like, guys, I can't tell, like, are you racist or homophobic? Like, I don't know what your problem is with me. And the audience is like, and the wives, furious. This is where I lost the wives, because they're like, they are not racist, and then they didn't say anything about the homophobia. So I don't know.
They are just homophobic.
Exactly. And so then all 4 of them were mad, and I'm like, I'm not going to do material while this is happening. So I made the other side of the audience get up, and I picked 4 women and made them do a fashion show, and I did commentary on that.
So fun.
I was like, I should do this every show.
Yeah, I know, it kills 10 minutes or something. I guess we could talk a little bit about Shrill if you wanted.
Yeah, I mean, I'm such a small part of that show.
Where there are huge photos of you
I guess
nude.
that's why it feels like my part's slightly bigger, is because in that episode, I am featured so much in that episode, because there's just these giant naked photos of me, which is the first nudity clause I'd ever had to sign. The first time you see my face, my physical, like me as an actor, my face on screen, I am like standing next to a giant portrait of my ass. It's like obnoxious poses imaginable.
Well,
it wiped away the fear of looking stupid.
Newsflash, they look freaking nuts, stupid, and hot.
Thank you. I don't know where any of those photos went. If you worked on Shrill,
I love the show. Patty Harrison is on it. She's your friend, and you're also co-host of Unsend.
Yes.
What was the idea behind it? You pitched it together, or you
guys
just
we didn't
decided
pitch
to start?
It together. It was, it's a funny story. They a little bit tricked us into doing it. They told Patty, Joel's doing it, and so Patty was like, oh, I'll do it. And they told me, Patty's doing it.
Oh my gosh.
I was like, oh, okay, then I definitely want to do it.
Like a Parent Trap situation.
Fully that.
Do you do like text messages that you accidentally sent to people?
Yes, that is a part of it.
Okay, so I accidentally sent a text to my mom and my sisters that was meant for the last guy that I was dating that you knew.
Oh, wow.
And it says... And then my sister does this face.
And your response is so chill, so Beth Stelling. My phone was messed up. Could have been worse. And you know what? It could have been worse. My phone was messed up. Could have been worse. Is actually like, I can just hear you say it, and I love it. I love that response.
Okay, now before I let you go, I always like to end the show by challenging my guests to a little mixology contest.
Well, I was a bartender, so watch
out.
Oh
no! Watch out, everyone. This is Bar Wars. Okay, Joel, with only 60 seconds on the clock, we're gonna compete to make the perfect mixed drink. These drinks are not gonna be good, but the one that's the least not good wins.
We're gonna make a Pina Colada. You've got all the ingredients in front of you needed to make this cocktail. Some ingredients, I don't know, might not be what you would typically find in a Pina Colada, but you're free to use whatever you like. Best tasting cocktail wins. You've got 60 seconds starting in 5, 4, go.
Ah! Okay.
Skills
oh my
point
God.
over here.
No. Okay.
Oh, he's tasting the product. Joel is tasting the product before he puts it into the blender. There you go.
Maybe a little.
Got about 30 seconds, guys. Got about 30 seconds.
Oh no!
I couldn't put the whole thing in there. Oh well.
What's that?
Oh. Had lunch. Uh-oh.
No!
That's salt.
You got about 10
We need more time!
seconds left.
No!
Okay.
Or
Extension.
now you have 10 seconds, okay?
Wait.
I ate some bad stuff!
There you go. All right. 5, 4, you gotta get it in the glass.
Okay.
3, get it in that glass. 2
Wait.
and a half. Get it in there, beautiful. 1, oh, the garnish, he's got that on point. Yeah, don't forget to garnish the drink.
Oh my God.
There you go, and the umbrella, look at that. 1, 0, done. Well,
I freaking put this in my mouth.
What is that?
Paprika?
I smelled it and I said no go.
I'm upset.
all right, time for the taste test. Let's see how we did. We'll start with Mr. Joel. That's pretty good. Garnish the same. It's a little thick. Can't get to it.
Oh.
Joel's the winner. Joel is the winner.
Thanks for coming on, Joel.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, of course. Make sure you follow Joel Kim Booster on Twitter for his tour dates. It's at I Hate Joel Kim. Thanks for watching. This has been Drinks of My Life. I got a brain freeze.